is in the building. How you doing, man? It's so good to have you on the show. Welcome.
I'm great. So happy to be here.
Now?
I feel good. Outside now.
That's good. Yeah, we're outside. So, congratulations on EP at home. It's really fantastic record, and I want us to talk about this now. I would like to know, give us an insight as to what your creative process is like. So when it comes down to making music, what is the process like for you?
Honestly, to making music for me is there's no due process. It's really like no particular pattern of music or particular way of making music. Sometimes it could be like me picking up a story about my own personal past experiences. It could be like being inspired by like a beat, but most of the time I think it's really God, just inspiring me to do what I do.
That's cool. Now, speaking of inspirations, right? You have an EP out now, like I said, really fantastic record. What are some of the things that inspired the record? So, are there some real life experiences? Are there some beats you probably heard and discovered? This will sound really nice on my EP. So, what are some of the things that inspired Atom?
Firstly, I made this project in a very, very happy state. It's really it's just translating my own energy, my present energy, which is really positive and bright. So yeah, I think where I'm at in my life right now inspired the project, and yeah, to spread a lot of positive energy.
That's cool. Now, I know that one thing is pretty common with artists, right? Usually when they're about to release a body of work, there seems to be this anxiety about the reception. So, at what point did you even feel anxious about putting the record out at any point?
Actually, I've not felt pressure about putting out the EP because when you're putting out something solid, you just at the back of your mind, so like this, you just know maybe it's just going to take time, but like definitely, people are going to definitely listen to the EP. And
she feels it. Right. I think it's really good that for you, it came rather easy, which just tells how people are going to receive the project.
Yeah.
Now, if you had just three words, to describe this record, what are those words? What would they be?
I'll say unique. I'll say happy. I'll say expressive. Yeah.
Happy. I'd like to think happy is the operative word, considering the fact that you were in a happy state making that record. That's really cool. Yeah. Now, you are signed to one of the biggest record labels. I could even say the very biggest, right? In the country or even in the continent. How has that helped? In what ways would you say being in such a big machine? How would you say that has helped push your music and made making music for you easy? Just talk to us about your support system.
I think first of all, is really God's grace to be signed under Mavin Records, because a lot of people really want the opportunity to be there. So I consider myself favored, and definitely it does help fasting things up, but it's also down to what the artist can do for yourself, so all that is good, but it's really more about you as a person. So yeah.
Now let's go back, to the EP now. If you would pick songs that you constantly play, I wouldn't want to ask you what your favorite song is, right? But what songs on the EP can you just not help but listen to multiple times? Songs you always replay.
It's my project, so I have sentimental attachment to all the songs. It's not like it's what do you call it? It's not like I picked one song, I'm like, oh, this song. So I love the project as a body of work. And for me, it's between All Over and Shahi. And forever.
Okay, that's a really good choice. Now, so if you look at the music industry and how far you've come, for some people they're able to just get it at the first try. For some people they have to try several times, right? So looking at your own journey as far as you've come, what are the things that have changed that you most truly appreciate? The way your life has moved. What are the things that you are most grateful for?
I think certainly life is challenges, and is for you to know that consistency, does it at the end of the day. It's like building a skyscraper. You can't just mount it. You have to take it level by level, because if you just bring it once, there's no foundation, and also it helps you bring people on a journey, so I really appreciate my own journey. I appreciate where I'm at right now, and it's only up from here.
Exactly. Now, speaking of, just keep taking it step by step. What's going to be followed by this EP? So, are you back in the studio working on an album or another EP?
EP for now, I don't know, but like definitely something longer next time. I won't want to say album because we've not had that meeting yet. So like, but yeah, definitely something much broad, something that is like a bigger body of work. Definitely future collaborations with other artists, because it's very important for for growth. A lot of things coming.
So I want us to touch on future collaborations, right? So who are the artists that you look at and you're like, I definitely want to make music with these people? Just talk to us about people you would love to collaborate with in the future.
I really like a lot of artists. I'm not the type of person that is like a
selective.
So I always want to work with a lot of artists. So in my head, I don't be like, oh, this person I have to work with, this person I have to work with.
When you know the time to work, when you know it's the person.
Exactly. But me, I'm open to collaborating with anybody as long as I like the sound and mine, as long as it's really like that for me.
That's really good. Alright, it's been so wonderful having this conversation with you.
Thank you so much.
Once again, congratulations on the EP being a fantastic record. You guys, this is Boom Convo with Magixx. The EP out now. Go listen to it.
Sure.